Greetings and hello, everyone. It is your media and marketing director for H.E.M.P Entertainment, better known as your host with the most, ready to vlog and post, Mr. I Am Cash. And we want to thank you so much for supporting the H.E.M.P Entertainment channel, and especially supporting this very first episode of Dialogue Loves Conversation. Got an amazing show, an amazing guest, so I'm really excited. Now, with that said, before we go any further, I need a couple of things from you. I need you to share, like, and subscribe to the page. Again, I need you to share, like, and subscribe to the page. Now, if you don't like what you see today, it's okay. The next show gonna be better, and the show after that, and the show after that. So just share with your mama, your brother, your cousin, your friend, your sister, all them good people. Because at some point, you're gonna be like, hey, it finally got hit. So, just share it. Now, with that said, man, I have a marvelous and wonderful guest, about to be your next favorite rapper. And without further ado, because I don't want to keep us waiting any longer, I want to introduce my good friend, Mr. Kash2Lit. What's up, big homie?
What up, though, man?
Not much. I appreciate you so much for coming. I appreciate you for being here, especially on the very first episode. It means the world to me. Of course, we talked about earlier. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do this, but somehow we are here, and it's all just because of our conversation.
It was meant to be, brother.
It was. So I just want to tell you, thank you so much, and for your inspiration. Because if not, we wouldn't even be talking right now. So just thank you. For us, we met at Radio Cello a few weeks ago. Man, had a ball, a blast, a lot of great information, a lot of great people, a lot of great networking, good social hour, good drinks, man, good fish sandwich. I had an amazing fish sandwich. I was in the middle of eating the fish sandwich while I'm interviewing. That's how good it was. All right. So it was just hot in there. Yeah. But outside of being hot, one of the better events I've ever attended here in the Atlanta metro area. So I've talked enough, and of course I got a talk show, but I gotta let somebody else talk. What was your experience like for Radio Cello?
Radio Cello was a big event. It was a moment where if you were an artist, up and coming artist, it was a place for you that you needed to be. It was nice wisdom, a lot of game on the industry, what moves to make, what to watch out for. Industry tips on the artists, performing wise and stage presence, all type of stuff, man. Like, it was a moment. If you wasn't there, make sure you at the next one.
Yes, it was that good. Like I said, I took away a lot from it. Just some of the stuff I did get a chance to listen to when I wasn't interviewing. I think it had a lot of great people. And to be honest with you, sometimes we go to some of these places, and the music's not that good. Right. I actually enjoy a lot of the artists. I mean, they were some bangers. Yeah. Five Fires, Sodom, 80P. Hey, I'm shouting out all of y'all. Dude Dynamic. Yo, they were, some amazing and great artists. Artists. So make sure you check these people out. Along with Kash2Lit. Man, had a wonderful time. So again, make sure you're at the next Radio Cello if you weren't there this year. Now, with that said, we're gonna move on because I need to get into your music. So let people know who you really are. As Kash2Lit, of course, they know the title, but who you are, what you're about, your style, all of that good stuff. So let's start off with that.
All right. My name is Kash2Lit. I'm from Detroit, relocated here to Atlanta. I'm a music artist. I rap, I act, I dance, I do all kind of things, man. You can catch me on IG at _Kash with a K, K-A-S-H, the number 2, L-I-T. I have music out on all platforms. I have 2 singles. I'm about to drop an album. Got movies out. Tap in with me, man.
This man busy, y'all. I mean, show enough busy. So, of course, I know I'm going to keep up with you, but he is busy. I've seen him all over the place on social media as of late. Now, with that said, we're going to move on into the next thing. I want you to let people know, like, how when you first got into this game, like, what really inspired you to really want to say, hey, I'm going to be a music artist, a real, true rapper.
Like, honestly, I've always been into music. I've always been into the performing arts. I went to Detroit School of Arts, where I studied from dance, studio tech, stage acting, Broadway, all type of stuff. So I've always had a foot in it. But what really made me really go for it as far as rapping and performing professionally, I just stepped out on faith, man. I moved here from Atlanta. I mean, from Detroit to Atlanta. I came down to perform for Grand Hustle, T.I., A&R.
That's what's up.
And I love the reaction. And that's just something, anybody that knows as an artist, that reaction while you're on stage, that's what really fuel you to really go for it. And since then, it's been skyrocket for me. So.
Man, that's what's up. And I know exactly what you're talking about. It's nothing like a bunch of prying eyes just staring at you, especially when it's a smaller crowd. I don't think people understand the smaller crowd is worse than the larger crowd, because now you can see every eyeball like, hey, he sucks. But anyway, moving on. What's been your biggest musical influence in order for you to like, hey, this is the lane that I'm going into?
All right. I listen to some of everybody, man, from female artists like Lauryn Hill to male artists like Ice Cube, Too Short, T Grizzly, Big Sean, Sada Baby, Skilla Baby, Icewood Vezo. You know, I rap for Detroit hard, man. I love my Detroit artists. I love Gucci. I love Wayne, Drake, J. Cole. J. Cole is one of my favorites for sure, though.
Oh yeah. He is a classic.
Oh yeah, Kendrick Lamar too.
Oh yeah. He's still killing off in one song right now. So
hot in the streets, man.
Yes, very much. And knowing that, tell me about the first song that you put out. How did it go? Was it a hard one? Did you were motivated? Like, you know, tell the people how'd it go?
My first song, which by the way is titled Cash Flow, it was motivated through basically hatred, like people hating on me, downing me. Basically trying, in my opinion, I felt like they felt like I was a threat. So they tried to like dim your light so you won't shine as bright as them. So I took that, I made a song about it, I put my feelings in it, and it was a hit, man. Once again, you can go catch that on all platforms, iTunes, Amazon, everything. Cash Flow.
Cash Flow. All right, make sure y'all check that out. Again, the song is Cash Flow, right? Yeah. Now, in making Cash Flow, and that was your first song. Because again, you gave us a lot of great artists that you inspired. Well, have inspired you. Like, what does that style look like? What do they need to expect out of that song if they're hearing it for the very first time?
Hearing it for the very first time, just know it's lyrical. I'm very, very, very lyrical, and it all is gonna make sense, man. It's always gonna make sense.
Now, in the lyrics, like, what's the inspiration behind the lyrics? Are they like, you know, personal situations, you know, life? How is it that you get the lyrics and that really make you resonate and say, hey, this is where I'm going, this is my audience, and this is my thing?
Yeah, it's most definitely come from my past experiences, especially stepping into the game as a music artist. It came from my experiences, different people I came across, whether good or bad. And I believe in making every bad situation work to your advantage.
And that's what's up. And of course, we all have challenges in the music game. What's been the biggest challenge, not just for that song, but just in general? Because, you know, everybody go through hell when you first get started.
Right. Most definitely, the biggest struggle, I would say, and I believe most artists, up-and-coming artists would relate, is patience. Patience is a virtue. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen Johnny on the spot. It takes time. It takes grind. It takes grit. Pressure make diamonds, man.
And that's for sure. What's been the most memorable part of getting to where you're at right now?
The most memorable moment was my first award nomination for the H.E.M.P Raps Video Music Awards, where I was nominated for 2 categories: Video of the Year and Rock the Mic Artist of the Year, and I won both. So
Not both, my G.
I won both.
Yeah, because I ain't won Jack.
Shout out to H.E.M.P Rap. Shout out to Street Sweet, man. I love y'all, man.
So after that, like what was, your relevancy? Like what was you gonna start like really basing that music off of? Because again, things change as you grow.
Right.
Your style changes as you grow, because of course we all have to kind of mimic what we need to in order for that music to get out there.
Right.
So like what does that package look like for you? Like,
And of course, like I said, starting out, like I had a point to prove. I had to show that I can do it. But now, the Kash2Lit, now I've grown a lot, creativity-wise, and I just go off of my experiences and what I've been going through, what I've been through. And now, like I have 2 singles out. You, as an artist, you have to read the room. You have to learn your audience. You have to learn who you're appealing to, and that's exactly what I did with those 2 singles. Me having the award nomination gave me the opportunity to meet different people, perform at different venues, and in front of different crowds, and each crowd react differently to you. Especially me coming from a different city, I'm a new face, new sound. Don't nobody really know me yet, so I had to really build a fan base by hand.
all right, so in writing, because everybody has this, how you get over the writer's block? If you have it.
Writer's block,
See, everybody got it. You see, I said everybody has this. How you get over it?
Starting out, like I have a formula that I use. I write everything. So I write it down, I record myself rapping it, and I listen to it over and over and over and over and over again, and that's how I remember it.
All right, now is there some things that you've had to change? Because a lot of us have had to adapt. I'm a little bit older, so we've gone from the Cube era, the Dre era. Now you got the Migos era. Now you got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I honestly, I wouldn't say necessarily I had to change. I like to say grow, because like I said, a lot of these artists, they sound the same. They mimic each other. So I wanted to be different. I wanted to sound different. So I want to stay true to myself at the end of the day. So I, like I said, I go off my own personal experiences and what I've been through, what I've seen, what I see, what I saw, and I just build off of that. But I most definitely try not to listen to other artists as much.
yeah.
Because I don't want to like replicate none of that. Like I just want to be authentic and stay true to myself.
Yeah, because you can sing a song so much it be embedded in
yeah, and you catch
full of
yourself
words.
Repeating it like, ooh.
Yes, I totally
People did
understand. And doing so, how is it that you're able to balance the personal life and this? Because once you get into the music game, you're thriving. You like, I got to do this every day. Like, how do you balance that out?
In all honesty, I had the luxury of like getting that in when I was younger in high school. Like I said, I went to Detroit School of Arts, so we had rehearsals every day, we had practices, we had performance every day. Then almost every night we had a different show. We had matinee shows. We had all kind of stuff. So I had a lot of preparation as a kid to do it. So now it comes easy to balance it all.
All right, so of course, because everybody needs to understand criticism comes.
Most definitely.
We all deal with it. I don't care who you are. Everybody don't like you.
No.
So like when it came to the criticism, because we'll read every comment, listen to everybody's word. Like, first of all, how did you handle it? And the second thing is, how should somebody else handle, the haters like you were talking about?
In all honesty, you can't really necessarily run from it because criticism is going to come from everywhere. Whether you good or bad, it's going to be people that mess with you. It's going to be people that don't mess with you. But it just goes into you learning your fan base and learning who you appeal to and just building off of that. as far as the criticism, the hatred, and stuff like that, put it into your music, man. Use everything to your advantage. Every experience is a good one.
Very much so. Man, this is great. Like, you done answered a bunch of the questions already that I had. Like, it's good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I always like to ask everybody, like, you know, what does the next 5 or 10 years look like? Like, we all are working on goals, and anybody that comes on this show, that's gonna be my question to you. Like, what does our next 5 to 10 years look like? You know, you done got this started, so you know, I hopefully I got mine together by the time you ask. But what does that look like for you? Like, what is it that you're really trying to do? Where are we going?
In all honesty, man, I got my feet in some of everything. I act, I rap, I do all kind of stuff. But right now, I believe I'm setting a foundation for 5 years later. As of right now, I'm a top 10 finalist on the Rolling Stones America's Next Top Hitmaker. And I'm a top 5 finalist in the Put the City On Arena Tour competition. So I feel like right now is where I'm setting stones to prop myself up later. There's a lot of different stuff in the works, movies in the works, podcast interviews in the works, my own podcast is in the works. I just feel like
and H.E.M.P Entertainment wants you, baby. We want you.
Right now it's the time. It's grind time right now, and that goes for everybody. Right now it's the season. A lot of people like to put it off and, well, I'll do it later. Sometimes later don't come. So you have to take advantage of the moment, stay in the moment.
Now, that is very much true. When the moment comes, you just got to be ready for it, point blank period. I don't know what else I can say about that.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, you're right. So before we go, of course, I want people to be able to find you. Where do they need to go in order to find Kash2Lit?
You can find me, Kash2Lit, on all platforms, whether it's IG, TikTok, Facebook, under the same thing. _ Kash with a K, Kash, the number 2, Lit. And once again, I have music that's out on all platforms. You could find my song, my new single, Legend, my new single, Go to Work. And I have a new album that's about to drop out soon at the end of the month on the 27th called Problem Child, where it's kind of like diving into me, letting my audience really understand and really know who Kash is and what I've been through.
Word. And even before that, because I should have asked this before we even did it, what current projects or upcoming stuff do you got coming up for you where people can make sure we support? Because, you know, you got concerts and you've been busy lately, my bro.
Man, I've been busy. I have to stay busy, man. It's a mental thing. But if you're free, if you're in Chicago, you can catch me in Chicago at the Arena Tour.
Chi-Town.
On the 18th, man. Tap in with your boy Kash2Lit, man.
Hey, man. Well, with that said, man, it's been an honor, a pleasure. You with Mr. I Am Kash and Kash2Lit.
It's the Kash duo, man.
Tell me about it. The money coming, baby. The money flowing. Now, with that said, I'm excited. Again, I want to tell you thank you on so many levels. Because like I said, you talked me into this. This was not really about to happen. I was actually going to get one of our other hosts to kind of do this. But God and fate would have it the other way. So I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I appreciate the fire under my behind.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like you said, you know, when it's your time, it's your time. So with that said, I just want to make sure that I tell everybody, whatever your goal is, whatever it is you trying to be, entertainment, into entrepreneurship, whatever that may be, make sure you put 100% into it. Again, I had Kash2Lit on here for a reason. He has grind, people. He ain't just talking about it. I've seen him put the work in. Like we were talking about Radio Cello, the people that are there, they are putting the work in. So whatever it is you do, make sure you put the work in. And I'm now having to put the work in. I can't just talk about it. I have to be about it. Now, with all of that said and done, this has been an amazing show. I want to thank Kash2Lit 100 times over. Thank you 12 more times before I even end this thing. I want to tell him thank you. To the H.E.M.P Entertainment family, thank y'all for y'all support, and everybody else, man, make sure you have an amazing night. Make sure you stay with us. Again, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. Hey man, and we'll be on the next one. We'll be here bright and early, whatever, because it's YouTube. You can check me out anytime. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful evening.